10 people with the largest body parts in the world. Everyone is extraordinary in their own way. Some have amazing born talents, others have a 1 in a million feature. Some may be more than original. Whatever the case may be, most people thrive to be remarkable and exceptional, while some people are born that way. So in today's video, let's take a look at some extraordinary people who were born with some of the biggest and largest body parts in the world. Make sure you stick around because we can bet you haven't even heard of our number one pick. Also, make sure to leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and if you're new, comment supersize to be entered in this month's $500 Amazon gift card giveaway. Good luck! Number 10. Largest hands, Mohammed Kaleem. Let's begin our list with a young boy who set the world record and made international headlines. Meet Kaleem Mohammed, a 13-year-old boy from India who became famous for his very strange condition. Known to have the biggest hands in the world, Kaleem was born with a rare form of gigantism, a medical condition that causes parts of the human body to grow exponentially large and uneven. Ever since childhood, Kaleem had to deal with the horrible consequences brought on from his large hands. People would often stare, give rude remarks, and even laugh at the 13-year-old. But after years of public ridicule and shame, Kaleem found an answer to his problems. After months of gruesome surgery and operation, doctors found a way to reduce Kaleem's hand size. Although the record breaker's hands will never return to the desired size, surgeons are still hopeful of finding a permanent solution for Kaleem. Number 9. Nose, Mehmet Özerek. It's safe to say you know at least one person in your life who likes to complain about the size of their nose. But while many claim to have large and unfitting noses, there is one man in the world who takes the title of having the biggest nose in the world. Born in the Artvin province of Turkey, Mehmet Özerek became famous for his record-breaking body part. According to Guinness World Records, this one-of-a-kind nose measures 8.8 centimeters, or 3.55 inches from the bridge of his nose to the tip. Mehmet became an interesting topic of conversation. His nose was actually measured on live television. So next time your friend complains about their nose, tell them all about Mehmet Özerek. Number 8. Feet, Jason Rodriguez. Speaking of Guinness World Records, now let's take a look at the 24-year-old Jason Orlando Rodriguez, who holds a groundbreaking record of his own. Born in Rarest, Venezuela, Jason is just like any other 24-year-old student, except for one thing that makes him truly extraordinary: his gigantic feet. According to the Book of World Records, his right foot measures 1 foot 3.96 inches, while his left is slightly smaller at 1 foot 3.93 inches. He received his coveted title back in 2014, and Rodriguez remains undefeated to this day. The Venezuelan native's feet are so incredibly rare, he has to have special footwear made especially for him. Guinness World Records made me appreciate myself more, especially the size of my feet. Today I'm proud to have the biggest feet on earth, said Jason. Number 7. Longest tongue, Nick Stoberl. Step aside, Gene Simmons, there is a new record breaker on the rise. For those who have understood our kiss reference, might have also guessed our next large body part. When it comes to having the longest tongue, no one can come close to the California native Nick Stoberl. Measuring a shocking 3.97 inches from its tip down to the end, the 30-year-old performer and comedian is truly extraordinary in every sense. Not only can Nick do the impossible and touch the tip of his nose with his tongue, but the performer can lick his elbow too. Whoever said those party tricks were impossible have not met the record breaker, Nick Stoberl. Number 6. Widest tongue, Byron Schlenker. While we are on the topic of tongues, let's switch from the longest to the widest. One man in Syracuse, New York, became the talk of the town when he was given the title of having the widest tongue in the world. Byron Schlenker was just a property manager until his record-breaking body part landed him in the headlines. After suggesting the Guinness Book of World Records to his teenage daughter as a fun read, Byron stumbled across a very interesting category. Suspected to have the widest tongue in the world, Byron decided to pursue the possibility of having a world record title. After writing an email to the official representatives of Guinness, Byron finally had his tongue measured. And at 3.27 inches wide, the Syracuse native became a true record breaker. Number 5. Head, Mrityunjay Das. Up next is a truly jaw-dropping case of a large body part. Mrityunjay Das was only 7 months old when he became known as the boy with the largest head in the world. Born with a rare medical condition called hydrocephalus, Das's head held around 4 liters of excess fluid. Unable to absorb and get rid of the extra fluid, Das' skull began expanding in size. And after months of dealing with this jaw-dropping condition, the Indian boy's head reached its shocking peak. But thankfully, doctors from all over the nation rushed out to help and possibly cure the infant. And even though surgeons and professionals got rid of most of the fluid built up in the skull, Das's head is still nowhere near the desired shape or form. Number 4. Natural breasts, Annie Hawkins Turner. Our next large body part title goes to the one and only Annie Hawkins Turner, a U.S. native who became famous for her natural breasts. Known to have the largest natural breasts in the world, Annie has shattered every record there is. As of 2020, her assets measure 70 inches around the chest and 43 inches under the breast. Even though many doctors have advised the record breaker to undergo reduction surgery, Hawkins Turner refused for one simple reason. "It made me feel like $1 million. It's such an honor. This will go down in history. It's something I will always cherish," said Annie Hawkins Turner. Number 3. Largest hips, Michele Ruffinelli. After years of wishful thinking and praying, Michele Ruffinelli became the woman with the widest hips in the world. The American model and housewife wasn't always known for her jaw-dropping figure. It was only after she gave birth to her first son at the age of 22 that Ruffinelli started gaining weight in her hips. Now, after giving birth to her 3 youngest children, Michele holds the record of the widest hips in the world. Said to measure around 8 feet in circumference, it's no wonder why Ruffinelli is proud of her stunning feature. And even though doctors don't have a definite answer as to why Michele's hips suddenly started growing in width, many suspected it was from a childhood condition of lipidemia. Number 2. Largest earlobes, Kala Kauai. Body modifications, scarifications, and tattoos are no longer shocking in the modern world. While most opt out to have decorative ink on their bodies, or a few face piercings, there is one modifier who had a specific goal in mind. Kala Kauai is the Hawaiian native who set out to have the largest earlobes in the world. With extreme modifications and dramatic results, Kala's earlobes now measure over 4 inches in diameter. Not only can the Hawaiian-born fit his entire fist through his enlarged earlobes, but the tattoo artist finally earned the title of having the largest earlobes in the world. Number 1. Genitalia, Roberto Esquivel Cabrera. You have heard of the largest feet, hips, and breasts in the world. Well, get ready to hear about a truly shocking record-breaking body part. At number 1, we have Roberto Esquivel Cabrera, the man known to have the largest penis in the world. The Mexican-born record breaker made worldwide headlines when a video of him measuring his body part went viral. With millions of views, Roberto's 18.9-inch special gift soon became internationally famous. Even Cabrera admits to loving all the attention and fame that came with his body part. But even with his head-turning feature, Cabrera lacks the official title of a record breaker. I would like to be in the Guinness Book of Records, but they don't recognize this. They don't accept it. While Roberto is happy with his 18.9-inch jaw-dropping genitalia, the 57-year-old admits how much of a hindrance it is. Because of his penis, Roberto is unable to work, do everyday tasks, or function in society. But according to the internet sensation, he wouldn't have it any other way. And with that, we end today's video. Which of these extraordinary large body parts has shocked you the most? Do you know someone personally with an extraordinary gift? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave us a like on this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time on Star 5.